seat.
Do you believe in Jesus?
I do.
Would you vote for AOC?
Sure, if I lived in her district.
Is it wrong to have sex before marriage?
None of my business.
No, I asked, is it wrong?
None of my business.
Other than the physical, what is a man?
Well, there are a lot of descriptions, but one description would be someone who has the seed that goes with the woman who can make a child.
Should China pay reparation for the world? To the world for the Chinese virus?
There's a Chinese virus?
You didn't know we had a Chinese virus?
I've heard of a COVID, which is a part of a whole string of COVID.
So should China pay reparation to the world for the Chinese virus?
I don't know.
True or false, Barack Obama is a godly man.
I believe he is.
True or false, Big Mama love enchiladas. Big Mama Michelle Obama love enchiladas.
I really don't know. I really don't know.
Obama says she love them.
Yeah.
Is voter ID racist?
It has been used. I remember you don't want me to talk about anything. You want me to answer your questions. But I was going to say, I remember my parents working hard to convince my grandparents to register to vote because they'd had a bad experience before and they just wanted nothing to do with it.
Is it racist, voter ID?
It can be when it's used to prevent people from voting.
Are blacks too dumb and lazy to go down to the DMV and get an ID?
I beg your pardon. They're people, first of all. They're not a color. And skin tones are skin tones.
Are they too lazy and dumb to go get an ID?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Should America boycott the 2020 China Olympics?
Absolutely not. The athletes have invested in themselves, and it's wrong to take that away from them. It is not something that can be replaced, and it will do nothing.
Should women have been given the right to vote?
Absolutely. Much earlier, when Sojourner Truth was working on it.
Should transgender men participate in women's sports?
Now, I can't just say yes or no on that because we need to have an understanding of what it means to have lived past puberty as a man and then go transgender. If it's before puberty, no problem. But after puberty and living as a man and then deciding that, they prefer to be as a woman, and that's fine. But we don't know anything about the transfer of strength and power.
Should women be allowed to play a men's sport?
Well, again, let me step back and say sports administrators have the duty to make sure that the competition is safe and fair. So if it's safe and fair, why not? And for example, ski jumping. It took forever to get women ski jumping on, and why? I don't know.
Should men be allowed to participate in women's sport?
Men, well, in my sport of rowing, you can have an 8-oared shell with women and have the coxswain be a male.
Should men be allowed to participate in women's sport?
I just explained to you that in the case of a coxswain of an 8-oared shell, sometimes it could be a man or it could be a woman. There are parts of sport, in any sport, well, it doesn't make a difference. Like in equestrian, the horses don't care.
Who made better leaders, men or women?
Yes.
Who made better leaders, men or women?
Yes.
What's a yes?
Yes means men
You
or
finally
women.
answered yes to a question when it wasn't a yes.
Men or women
Do you
are
smoke pot?
leaders. Men or women
Do
are
you smoke
leaders.
pot?
I do not.
Oh. Women are not created to lead. They were created to follow.
Oh my
so they should never
God,
be a
who
leader.
told you that and why do you believe it?
God.
Oh, well, he needs to give you a different message, my friend.
Thank you for taking the hot seat.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it.